How are the children? Today class for the 10th class. Subject is nothing but biological science. Children, we observe that there is a vast, means nothing but huge transportation system is there in the animals to supply the nutrients and oxygen to each and every cells and to remove the excretory substances which are formed in the cells. Okay, so now we are discussing about that one how the materials are at transport within the plants. Today we are discussing what how the materials are transport within the plants. So in previous classes, Miss nothing but seventh class, we discussed about that one Van Helmont experiment. So he performed experiment on the willow plant and he showed that the soil only not responsible for the growth of the plant and water also plays very important role in the growth of the plants. So the water that is absorbed by the roots that is supplied to the remaining parts of the body for the preparation of food materials. And you know that one ninth class you studied about that one the vascular bundles, the xylem and phloem also plays very important role in the transportation of material. So normally in the root the xylem tissue is situated towards the exterior side, means nothing but means పక్కలకు ఉంటుంది and here the phloem is arranged normally the interior side of the stem. Today we are discussing about that one how the plants absorb the water. So you know that one we have to perform a simple activity. So for that one you have to take the seeds of bajra. Bajra means nothing but sajjalu or mustard seed means avaginjalu. So first of all you have to take a wet paper, means తడిగా ఉన్న paper. So and place the soaked mustard seeds on the surface of the paper. We observe that one within a short period of time the seedlings of the mustards grown and you observe that one from the seeds the mass of the fine threads also coming from the seeds, the mass of the fine threads also coming from the seeds. So these fine threads are nothing but the roots of the mustards. What these fine threads are nothing but what the roots of the mustards normally. And to that one very small fine microscopic structures also attached, okay, to that roots. We observe that one very small microscopic structures also attached. So these microscopic structures are called as root hairs. What root hairs? So here through the root hairs only the water enters into the plant. So in this activity we have to squash means nothing but danchadam a portion of the root hair between the slide and a cover slip, means nothing but first of all you have to squash the root hair of the mustard seedlings and place that in between the slide and cover slip and put the slide under the microscope. So you observe that the root hairs. Okay, so this is the activity. So to observe to observe the root hairs, we have to perform simple activity. So to perform this activity, we have to take germinated bajra seeds or mustard seed. So first we have to take white sheet of paper and sprinkle some amount of water. Then place some of the mustard seeds. After a short period of time, the seedlings of mustards are grown, and the mass of the fine threads also coming from the seedlings. These are nothing but roots of the seedlings, and very fine microscopic structures also. Very fine microscopic structures also attached to the roots. These are called as root hair. First, you take some root of the mustards and squash them, and place them in between the slide and cover slip, and put the slide under the microscope and observe the root hair under the microscope. So now we are discussing about that one, how the roots play important role in the absorption of water from the soil. So normally in the root hair also the xylem vessels are present. Which vessels are present? The xylem vessels are present. So by the process of osmosis, the root hair of the plant absorbs the water. By the process of osmosis, the root hair of the plant absorbs the water. So normally when you observe the root structure, means nothing but they are means roots are grown in the soil, means nothing but భూమి లోపల పెరుగుతాయి. So and the soil particles are entirely covers the root hair, means root hair చుట్టూ మృత్తికా రేణువులని ఉంటాయి, means soil particles. And you know that one in between the soil particles, in between the soil particles, some empty space is present. Empty space is present, that are called as nothing but air spaces, means nothing but air also present. Some little amount of air also present inside the soil. Not only that one, in between the soil particle, the soil water also present. Soil water also present. So here the cells which are present in the xylem act as a osmotic system. What? Osmotic system. Okay, so every living cell in the xylem vessel act as a osmotic system. Okay, every living cell that is present in the xylem vessel act as a osmotic system, and the cytoplasm that lines the cell wall. Okay, you know that one, in the cell the cytoplasm means nothing but the fluid portion also present. So the cytoplasm that lines the cell wall act as semi permeable membrane. So here when you observe the root in the soil, you find that one the root hairs grow out into the space that is present in between the soil particles, and the root hairs are normally surrounded by the moisture content of the soil. Okay, you know that children, the root hair are grow into the spaces between the soil particle. What? The root hairs grows into the space between the soil particles. అంటే సాయిల్ మధ్యలో ఉండే స్పేస్లోకి ఈ రూట్ హెయిర్స్ అనేవి పెరుగుతాయి. అండ్ నార్మల్లీ ద రూట్ హెయిర్స్ ఆర్ సరౌండెడ్ బై ద మాయిశ్చర్ కంటెంట్ ఆఫ్ ది సాయిల్. Normally, the root hair is surrounded by the moisture content of the soil. So, normally in the soil we observe that when soil water is present. So, not only that one, some salts and minerals are present. So, when the water is enter into the soil, some salts are dissolved in the water. So, the soil water is an extremely dilute solution of salt. The soil water is a extremely dilute solution of salt. So that's why the soil water concentration is very more than the cell sap in the root hair. Means cell sap means nothing but here what we said means nothing but the content which are present in the cell of the root hair, that concentration is very less. Okay, the soil water is extremely the solution of means extremely dilute solution of salts, and the soil water is concentration is more compared to the cell sap in the root hair. So you know that one the water always passes from the higher concentration area to the lower concentration area is. So in the soil the higher concentration of salts are there, and in the cells of the root hair the less concentration of salts are there. So the water from the soil enter into the cells of the root hair, enter into the cells of the root hair. Next, again when the water is enter into that one primary cells of the root hair, then it is pass into that one vacuole of the root hair by the process of osmosis. Why? Because nothing but the salt concentration in the vacuole is less when compared to that one the salt concentration that are present in the root hair. So the water will pass from that one root hair cells to the what, that root hair vacuole. So the water in this same process means nothing but by the osmosis process. Okay, by the osmosis process the water will passes into the neighboring cells. So finally the water will enter into that one xylem vessels. Finally the water will enter into that one what, xylem vessels. So in the soil we didn't observe only one root hair. Okay, vast number of root hairs are present in the soil particles. So in the absorption of water, all this root hair plays very important role. So in this way more amount of water is enter into the xylem vessels. More amount of water is enter into that xylem vessels. So the pressure is developed into the pressure is developed into that xylem vessels. The pressure will be developed into that what, xylem vessels. So whenever the pressure is developed in the xylem vessels. Whenever the pressure is developed in that xylem vessels, the water is moves toward the upward direction. Upward direction. So the pressure that is developed in the xylem vessels of the root, the pressure that is developed in the xylem vessels of the root is called as root pressure. So root pressure is important to transport the water from the soils to the water soils to the plant. So not only that one, here root pressure is not main cause of the movement of water in the xylem. So other factors also involved in the transport of water from the soils to the all other parts of the plant body, all others parts of the plant body. Okay, children, once again listen. Every living cell of the xylem vessel act as a osmotic system, and the cytoplasm lining the cell wall. Okay, every living cell that is present in the xylem vessel act as a osmotic system, and the cytoplasm that lines the cell wall act as semi-permeable membrane. When we observe the roots are deeply grown into the soil, అంటే భూమి లోపలికి చొచ్చుకొని వెళ్తాయి. సో నార్మల్లీ ద రూట్ హెయిర్స్ ఆర్ grown into the spaces that are present in between the soil particles. Okay, normally the root hairs are grown into the spaces that are present in between the soil particles, and root hairs are surrounded by the moisture content of the soil. Moisture means tema. Okay, so the root hairs are surrounded by the moisture content of the soil. You know, children, in the soil water is present and some salts and minerals are present. So the minerals, the salts which are present in the soil are dissolved in the water. So the soil water is an extremely dilute solution of the salt. Okay, the soil water is extremely dilute solution of the salt. So soil water concentration is more than the concentration of the cell sap in the root hair. You know, children, always the water moves from the higher concentration area to the lesser concentration area. Higher concentration area to the lesser concentration area. So the water will pass from the soil to the root hair cell. Root hair cell are vacuole of the root hair. Therefore the water will pass from soil to the vacuole of the root hair by the process of osmosis. Next, compared to this cell means vacuole, compare the concentration of the root hair vacuole, the concentration of the neighboring cell is very less. So the water will pass from vacuole of the root hair to the neighboring cell. So finally in this process, finally the water will enter into that one xylem vessels. Normally only one root hair not involved in the in this process. So many number of root hairs involved in the absorption of water. So here more amount of water is enter into the xylem vessels, and the pressure will be developed in the xylem vessels. So that's why the water will move upwards. The pressure that is developed in the xylem vessels of the roots is called as root pressure. So root pressure is not main cause of the movement of water from the soils to the other parts of the body. Other factor also influence that. Okay, children, thank you.